former Manchester City starlet. I saw a picture of Keno. Here's Willian twisting and turning. Can he get the shot away? Well, he does. It's not too far from the near post as we look. It certainly had Aaron Ramsdale scampering across his line. It could have curled just in the end. It's wide from Willian. Thought about the cross, but it's definitely a shot. Just didn't get quite enough whip on it, but it wasn't far away, Jamie.
Very, very close. You could see what he wanted to try and do, a little bit like the one Eze got earlier in the season against us for Crystal Palace. This does represent a worry.
Yeah, well, I'm not convinced that was a foul at all, but Manning swinging it in. Well, it's headed in and looking across for a flag. I think it's Jack Stevens, the captain, who's timed his run. I felt it would be a dangerous scenario there because, as Jamie said, all the big men had come up. We know Ryan Manning can deliver a free kick, and I think that's why he went down and made sure he got one. I'm still not convinced that was a foul at all by Andreas Pereira. But that matters none because Mr. Harrington awarded the free kick and Jack Stevens has headed it in. And you can imagine the euphoria around St Mary's for a side that's only picked up 5 points at home all season. I think Kenny Teti was playing everyone on side. We looked across the line there. Fulham had 6 or 7 players in a line, but Stevens took a gamble, set off on his run, and to be fair to him, he stayed on side. It's a lovely delivery. And when you look at it that way, if it was a poor decision, an incorrect decision from the referee, then really we could still be on level terms. But it's been disappointing. We can't. There's no way around that. As Pereira swings this one out, it's headed away again, but falls for a rout. It just bobbled under his feet, and he's topped that one. Didn't catch it cleanly, and it bobbles behind for a goal kick. I think Aaron Ramsdale has taken his time over this. Well, we have to say, Jamie, the first half at Bournemouth was disappointing. The second half at the Cottage last weekend was even more disappointing. And you've got to say, the opening 45 minutes here this afternoon has been worse again. It's belted clear. So hard to get through, Jamie, when they camp, you know, in the box there's 7, 8 red and white shirts. Just need that bit of guile, that bit of quality to find a way through. Here comes Adama again. Good strong run into the box, working his way across. Nudges it for Willian. Oh, it's hit the inside of the post and out. That was so nearly what we were looking for. It's going to be a corner to Fulham. Good work from Adama. He worked his way right across the edge of the penalty area, nudged it to Willian, who took it first time with his right foot. Keeper was beaten. Comes off the inside of the post, and they clear it out for a corner. That's unlucky.
Couldn't have struck it any better, could he, Willian? It was just curling away from the goalkeeper.
Corner coming in, headed up in the air. Raul with the second header. Calvin Bassey keeping it in play. Good strength from him. Oh, he's penalised. That's just good strength for me.
Harwood Bellis has just gone down far too easily again.
Good work from Calvin Bassey. I mean, I suppose you could make a case for Calvin playing at left back, couldn't you, if you had to bring in a centre half. That's unusually poor ball forward from Willian, and he got caught there, I think, on the way past. He stayed down, holding his left ankle. Southampton now can carry it down the left-hand channel. Flynn Downs out to Sulemana, heading for the byline. Kenny Teti goes with him, holds him up, but he manages to get the cross in from a standing start. Ryan Session heads it away. Adama chests it down, goes into the penalty area. Kyle Walker-Peters with a shot.
Great save.
Good save from Bernd Leno. That was crucial. Calvin Bassey trying to bring it away was slid into. Well, there's more than one apology there towards Willian. Taylor Harwood Bellis, so I think he knows he caught him. Good save though from Bernd Leno, Jamie. It was well struck by Walker-Peters, but Willian has gone. I mean, he did take a knock, but here's Kyle Walker-Peters carrying it forward. Cameron Archer with his first touch down the right-hand side, faced by Calvin Bassey. It's a mismatch this one, but he's got it into the box. Oh, and he's hit the woodwork. He managed to get the shot away. Now Fernandes That's cannons off Sasha Lukic. It's going to spin, well, towards, nearly went out of play, but Bernd Leno was there. And Cameron Archer did ever so well, because he's half the size of Calvin Bassey. He forced his way down to the byline. It was a very, very tight angle. Jamie wanted to try and beat the keeper, but I think
couldn't have struck it any better, Jim.
He's hit the frame of the goal, I think.
Yeah, he has.
Outside of the post, to be fair, whereas Willian's shot was always beating the keeper and hit the inside of the post. But now here comes Adama Traore to Raul, to Harry Wilson. No, he's got his left hand bandaged, his wrist. I don't know if that's what kept him out. I thought somebody said it was a back injury, but here he is, and he scored for Fulham. He got a deflection, but he turned towards goal. He took it down brilliantly, and I said it, great if he could come on, Jamie, get himself a goal, get that confidence restored. That's half a dozen now in the Premier League. It's not a bad return at all for him, but you just want to see him playing with freedom and with confidence. He got a deflection there, to be fair, but he won't care about that.
Look how he took the ball out the sky, Jim.
Yeah, it was a lovely turn. He's timed his run. He's turned inside the penalty area, took it down beautifully on his right foot, instinctively went for goal. As he's turning, as he's controlled it, he's let the shot go. He's got a slight deflection off the defender, which is probably what's done the keeper.
Yes, hit Bednarek. To
be fair, but as I say, he won't care about that, and neither do we. That's an equaliser for Fulham. Emile Smith-Rowe will be delighted. He's made an impact. I'm saying at half-time, he might be the one. We need a bit of imagination. Plays it in for Alex Iwobi. Thought about the shot on the right foot. In the end, he squares it across. Look, Lukic lets it go. Kenny Teti is there. Finds Adama, right-hand side of the penalty area, working his way into the box. Shuffling his way towards Emile Smith-Rowe, who got the shot away from inside the D. And I think Ramsdale went down. It's the first really difficult save he's had to make, the Southampton keeper, but it was a good one. I was going to say, from their point of view, a crucial one. I mean, maybe not as far as the long term's concerned, but we've quickly taken it. Harry Wilson into the box. Kenny Teti got his head to it, but he couldn't get over the ball. Here's Ryan Sessegnon. Looking more natural on the left-hand side, finds Lukic. Joachim Andersen carrying it forward. Pushing it for Raul, slips it for Tom Kearney, under pressure. Raul keeps possession for Fulham, back for Kearney, to Adama. First time cross coming in. Yes!
We've done it!
Oh, it's Sessegnon with a header. And he goes across to celebrate with the Fulham fans. I said he looks more natural from the left, Jamie. He's been more comfortable. And he'll nick you a goal. I've said it so often. Of all the wide men we've got, Sessegnon is miles in front in terms of turning up in the box, right place, and finishing it. That's a great goal.
It's a brilliant header.
Ryan
He's not got
Sessegnon.
too much on it, Jim. He's just gone, hasn't he, for the corner.
Yeah, he's placed it in the corner.
Yeah.
And the keeper couldn't get there. Let's see how quick they want to take this. And the ironic thing is, he'll add a time wasted on to this, the referee. But Ryan Sessegnon for Fulham, that's his 4th Premier League goal since coming back to the club. And he's celebrating with the Fulham fans over there. I love this kid, always have done. That's a great header.
Good again from Adama, Jim, getting the ball into the box. He's made a real impact in this second half.
Yeah, Tom Kearney picking him out. Adama with a first time cross.
They're arguing about the time wasting now. Look at Bednarek.
Yeah, oh yeah. He was happy to make out he was injured. There's nothing wrong with him. We're quite happy to lie down and try and waste another minute or two with a non-existent injury.
And now he's in a hurry.
Yeah, he don't like this. Ryan Sessegnon, let's hope, please God, that is the winning goal. Unless we can get another one. But if it stays this way,